the future, the midseason opener when we get back into the season. So we got a lot. And then now with Negan wanting to go out and work harder, it's pretty crazy. So I want to get to Spencer and Olivia.
Okay.
And Spencer went about it the wrong way. And I guess that was written in the comics from what I heard, that he got his guts cut out like that.
It was great. It was great. I thought that was just perfect for him. He was such a mama's boy.
Yeah.
He just figured by rights he should lead. Not because he was anything, but by right he should lead. But I loved that Negan saw right through that, man. He just gave it to him.
Yeah, he just...
Yeah, I thought that was a fitting ending for him. Very fitting.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that the way they didn't pop the guts out, and he used an old Rambo knife. It looked like, I don't know what kind of knife he used, but it looked like the old Rambo knife, and just cut him up.
Yeah, it kind of did. That's right. I didn't even connect that, but yeah. But I thought it was just a fitting ending for him. I was like, oh yeah, I think that's the first time I've actually rooted for Negan. You know?
Yeah.
Like yeah. And
I think that a lot of
great.
people were rooting for Negan in the beginning until they found out what kind of person he was, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but in this case, yeah. I thought the way he saw through it and told him what was what, and it was, haha, Spencer, you didn't pull it, so.
Yeah.
You didn't. It was just. And what was up with Tara and him? What the heck was up with that? I can't believe she was with him. Wow.
Tara was with who?
I'm sorry. Not Tara. Rosita.
Rosita was with who?
Spencer.
Oh yeah, that's been going on all season.
And that was messed up.
I know.
I was like, oh.
But she still was in love with. Now we get into the soap opera. She was still in love with Abe, because she's.
Well, yeah, but Spencer of all people.
I know. I sit there and I wonder, how could she pick such a goofball, and I don't know what.
I was like, yeah, no, don't lower your standards, please.
So with Olivia, a lot of people. Hey, thank you, Real Wide. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. You're awesome. I've been by your podcast a couple times, but I'm gonna come by some more. I don't know when you go on, because I'm not getting the alert when you go on. So usually the podcast I check out, I get the alert. So I'll make sure that we're following you. I'm pretty sure we're following you, but somebody else may get the alert instead of me. But I'm gonna make sure to check out more of your podcasts, man. But thank you for always coming by and checking us out, man. It's awesome, man. We really appreciate that. But getting back to it, I know Rosita, that really weirded me out.
Yeah, it did. It was like, oh.
Yeah. So Olivia, I think that was a premeditated shot, because I think that Negan talked about it with the person that shot her, because the way she looked around, she kind of looked at her options, and then when she saw her, she shot her. Where a lot of people thought it was a random shot.
No, I think because Negan told her to pick out somebody.
Yeah.
And I think she picked her out. She didn't like her. Those two were like oil and water. She just didn't like her.
Okay, I thought it was kind of like premeditated, like Negan, because she slapped Negan and then said some bad words to him, and then sat there in fear.
I just think it was more personal with her. That's why she shot her. She didn't like her.
Yeah.
I think it was more, that was her personal. Yeah, it reminded me of when Dr. Denise got killed. You know, it was like, oh.
Yeah, it kind of did, I think. And I thought eventually Tara and Olivia were gonna make a commitment there, because they seem like the Denise and Tara of the new TWD, the way it's set up, you know.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy.
She reminded me of it a lot. So yeah, it kind of reminded me of the way she got killed. I was like, oh man. But yeah, you just get to like her, and
yeah, I kind of didn't like her, to be honest with you. I thought she was growing on us because she was picking up bigger roles in the episode, in the TV show, in the episodes. But so she was growing on us, but there was something about her I wasn't clicking into. I wasn't cluing into her yet, and I guess it just takes time. It takes time because some of those actors I didn't. You know, there's ones on there now that it took me for, like, say Rosita. I didn't like her in the beginning, and then all of a sudden, even Tara, because she was over with the governor, I didn't like Tara. Mm-hmm. And look at Tara's one of my favorite actors now on there.
Yeah. Well, look at Enid. We still don't like her.
Yeah, but see, with Eden, I don't know if we'll ever like her, Denise, and you know that. I know.
I don't think so either. So yeah, I agree with you there.
So that one's up in the air. So I'll leave that one up in the air. So let's get over into Rick coming over to Hilltop with some of the group. They didn't have all the group that's gonna help them, but they did have. Their main core people coming in to talk with Maggie and talk with the other guy at Hilltop and Jesus, and take me into the memory. Take me into. Why is it playing? It was playing in the background. Take me into your thoughts on why. Take me into your thoughts on Daryl and Rick seeing each other for the first time free, and how you felt at that point.
Oh, it was so great. He comes walking out the side there, and Rick, I love Rick's face. The look on his face was great. I was like, yay, they're back together.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved the ending. I did. I thought that was an excellent ending. They did good. I liked it. The look on Rick's face was like, oh, I was like, oh, you wanted to cry.
I think he did. I think he did cry, huh?
Yeah. And then when he handed him his gun back, that was awesome. And by the way, that's another, that Joey had Rick's gun. So, yeah, it wasn't a good thing.
Really? He's the one that had his gun, huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because Daryl took it off him.
Okay. That's where he got it from.
Yeah. So it was just a good ending. It's like, oh, you just finally, getting it back together. They're still missing Carol, though, but I think that's gonna change. But the question I have is, what is Negan gonna do when he finds out Daryl escaped?
Yeah, see, they're gonna have to hide him when Negan comes around.
Oh yeah,
because they're gonna want to, and then they're gonna send out, the tracker. What's his name? The guy I think that helped him escape. I lost his name.
I hate when I do that. Yeah.
But you know who I'm talking about, the guy that got his face burnt. I think they're going to send him out to find him, and I think him and his wife are the ones that I don't. Oh, Dwight. Yeah, Dwight and his wife are the ones that's got him free, because I think Dwight is. I think he's about at it with Negan. Yeah.
Especially after he put the iron to that other guy's face. So
yeah. So did you get that good feeling? Did you get the goosebumps when you saw them walking up to the house at Hilltop?
Yes, I was like, oh, it was like so cool to see that. People who haven't seen the show think we're nuts. But if you at that ending, just the way they were walking up there, and did you see where Sasha tripped?
She tripped walking up there? I don't know. I didn't see that part.
She did. Just a little bit, but she did. But it added to it, I think. I think it added to it. But
the mystique of it all, huh? Like the realism, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what I see what you're getting at right there.
Yeah.
So we know we're there. We also know that they're talking into. Somebody recently said 14 seasons. I think that's out of control. But they did say 11 to 12 seasons, and we're on season 7 now. How far do you see this going?
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know it's hard to answer now, but I've watched every season from season 1 till now.
Oh, me too. Me too. First episode on. I don't know if it's. How does it end? I don't know. I don't think it will. Not for a while.
I mean, with the comics still coming out, the comics are so far ahead that there's probably another 100 episodes. So that has to be another 2 or 3 seasons easily.
There's how many states? They're not going to stay where they're at. I don't think. I think they're going to start traveling again.
Yeah.
There's got to be out west. Out west, you got a whole other area out there. So I think we're going to have new people as we go, but I think it could get real interesting.
Well, you got to think they got the southeast covered, and then now they got the west coast covered. They don't have anything going on in the mid coast or up into Canada or the Midwest or up into Canada. So that could be
not totally the whole coast though. East Coast. There's plenty to explore. They got to go. And there's Midwest and Northwest and Southwest. There's plenty. So we'll have to wait and see how far this goes. I hope it never ends.
Yeah,
personally,
it's so good. And like I keep telling Lisa, and I know they said it on The Walking Dead several times. I keep telling her it's not about the zombies; it's about the people. And that's what I keep trying to get her to understand. Because I really want her to start watching it because I think she'd really enjoy doing the podcast. She don't realize how fun it is to do the podcast. What a good time we have,
Yeah.
I mean, I have this is like when I'm podcasting, it's like the best time. It's like the best time. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
No, it's not. I get it.
Yeah, I'm just like so excited when it's time for a podcast and.
Oh, I know. There's so much to talk about. And I hope it never ends, to tell you the truth. I think, maybe eventually, but they do a spin-off that could take over. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
so
right now,
I'll be in the grocery store tomorrow and I'll read that. Maybe it was a joke. Maybe it was real. I don't know. I'm just taking a wild guess on it, and this would be the third one. So, we're still trying to answer a question. Is the Fear TWD going to meet up with TWD? That's the biggest question, and it'd be so awesome for that to happen. I think to see those two combine.
Oh, you think?
I think that would be one of the coolest things that we'd see.
Oh, I know. I didn't even think of that. That's a possibility.
Yeah,
that's a good possibility.
And
I didn't even think of that.
Are they going to take, if they do meet, are they going to take each other on like rebels? Are they going to take each other, are they going to sit down at the table and talk about everything? How is it going to all come out?
Yeah.
So it's like.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, I hadn't even thought of those two hooking up. Yep. That's a real good possibility.
Yeah, so it's like, it's pretty cool. I think Chris left us, huh? I was just looking.